Hi, my name is Rutu, and my parents are from India, and I'm from New Jersey, and I think my parents moved here in the 80s and 90s. My dad and his family, so my grandpa and grandma, and my dad and his sister, immigrated to America, I think in the 80s sometime. And it was, at first, it was just my grandpa and my dad. And then after I think a few months, my grandma and my aunt came, and then all four of them lived in Chicago with my cousins. Well, my mom was just like trying to get like an arranged marriage, like when she was in her 20s, just like everyone else does. And she was just looking at like different suitors, like in America and like India and stuff. Really well educated, so like she had a lot of good options. And so she had the option of like getting married to someone in America, which is like the most, it's like better, you know? So I guess she ended up doing that. And then she came here because my dad, they were married, you know?
What traditions does your family keep from India that you guys live out today?
The holidays, so like Diwali, that's like in October. Holi, well, we don't really celebrate Holi that much, but Holi is, I think, April. And Raksha Bandhan, which is like you celebrate your brothers, that's I think in August. What else? We celebrate like there's like a different like gods' birthdays and things. I don't really personally know what the calendar is, but my grandma is really into it, and also like the different fasting days. There's a cycle every month for different days you're supposed to like fast on and different things you're supposed to eat, and my grandma and my mom both follow that. So my parents are from the state of Gujarat, which is like, this is India, like to the left and up kind of. So their like native language is Gujarati. It's like similar to Hindi, which I think is a national language, but it's like not at the same time. So like that's what my parents like grew up saying, and like my grandma basically only speaks that. She doesn't really speak that much English, so I just kind of learned it through them.
So was it important to your parents for you to learn Gujarati, or did you just picked it up along the way?
Not really. I think I just picked it up along the way.
So are you like fully fluent in it, or like you mostly can you read Gujarati?
I can't read or write because that's like it's a whole another alphabet. It's not like Spanish, but I can like talk, and I can listen for sure. But I don't know how to say everything. Like sometimes I get like messed up and I like conjugate the verbs wrong and stuff. So I'm not like fluent, but I'm good enough to like ask someone a question, ask for directions, stuff like that.
When did you first visit India, and what was that experience like for you?
My first time when I was like 3, I want to say.
Well, the first time you remember, I guess.
Okay, so first time I went, I was 3, I don't remember. Second time I went, I was 13, I want to say. I was in 8th grade. I got to see a lot of cool things, and we got to travel around, and it was definitely like a cultural experience, because like I was not used to like those living conditions, like not really having like running water, like heated water, and like toilets and stuff. So that was like a bit of a culture shock, and the food too was hard. Everything else was like okay. So on my mom's side of the family, they like live in like this village, and there's like no, what do you call it, like indoor water plumbing. So like if you want to brush your teeth, you have to like go to the sink outside. If you want to like go to the bathroom, you have to go to like the toilet outside. Or if you want to pee, like sometimes you have to like pee in like a hole in the ground type of thing, like a shower drain basically. And if you want to shower, like they have to like heat up the water on the stove for you to shower, like to bathe. But my dad's side of the family is like more well off, lives in like the city, and like their house is like a lot more comparable to like a house in America with like shower, like indoor like heated water, stuff like that. So like I didn't feel as much like uncomfortable there as I did on my mom's side of the family.